Okay, welcome to another edition of Grand Chase General Discussion Forum Board. Right now, I am currently in the forum and I have a bone to pick with Grand Chase. Now, I am a high advocator, if that's a word, of freedom of speech as long as you keep it within reason, no foul language. But I am a paying customer. I pay for the game, and so I have every right to speak. In this one, we see Grand Chase World Championships 2010. We are extremely proud to and excited to officially announce NAGC's Grand Chase World Championship 2010 contestants. And these were the guys, the three that were chosen. Originally, it was somebody else instead of edesy, and then they changed it. And this was, of course, back in October the 11th. Today, the time of recording is November the 2nd. And I went down and I posted my thoughts, and I'm going to read it to you. Actually, you can actually go on here. This is the link. I'll provide it in the sidebar. And my suggestion, my whole theory of thinking was that these guys, the Grand Chase devs, chose people that would play in the World Championships. The people of the forums, the people who actually play the game, you have no choice whatsoever. You have no say-so on who goes to play in the Grand Chase World Championship. You have no rights. It's a dictatorship, basically. The people who make the game won't let you choose. These matches right here, the original match, was based upon a tournament that they held, one tournament that they held a year ago. Now think to yourself, how many players have come in since 1 year ago? I know that I came back in June, and I already picked up the game pretty well. I know how to team, and my vote was for XGDX. He's an awesome guy. Anyways, I'm really disappointed. Everybody, of course, was against me, and all the suck-ups were really just kissing the behinds of every other former who has a lot of posts. There was a lot of kissing up. And what would you rather, send out people who have never played with each other? This is from Seraph Singer. Or would you rather send players who play extremely well together? I would rather send out players who have been voted on by the community of gamers. Now that's my theory because, well, we are the community. We make the game. Without us, the player bases, we cannot play. Anyway, so the 2010 GWC and AGC standings, if you go over here, and man, I just took it out. So the North American team made, guess what, 3 versus 3 is third place. Get a load of this. There's only 7 different people, I think it was, or 6 people, 6 different nations who subscribe to this. So we made third place. Okay, it seems like that's a great thing, but that's half place. Okay, that's not really great. And fourth place for 1 versus 1. If there was a 1 versus 1, you should have picked somebody else like GD or Sunsi. They're actually players that I've played against that I know are really great 1 versus 1. They're awesome, and they're on the ranked. And the ranked boards does matter in the fact that you're constantly playing the game. So you're constantly playing the game. People actually see you play instead of the trade winners, which we know who the trade winners are because they have like 0 losses, and that's all fake. The NAGC should get on that and just fire them all by taking out their account, see who they're playing against. I bet you they have 2 computers. But the people who I play against, Sunsi, he's ranked number 1 for a good reason. He has a lot of time to play the game, but guess what? He's good. And GD is awesome. But let's see what I wrote. Let's see on last. It's on number 7. It's number 7, I believe. Let me go down. It should be me pretty soon. Thanks for all the support. And then I wrote down, let me see, there were a total of 6 places: South Korea, Brazil, Taiwan, Thailand, Indonesia, and North America. And that team made it halfway and less, of course. Yep, just as I predicted. Seriously though, a lot of people disagree with me, but I'm not changing my mind for 1 second. You guys chose people who the majority of the PvP community didn't know. And this is true because I have seen the feedback on the sites. Who is Seismic? Who was Seismic? Who's Moose? Well, Moose is well known, but guess what? Moose comes back and he's, look, +1 ego. Get a load of this. Are you trolling, Cake? Oh, get a load of this. Just because I state my opinion, automatically I'm considered trolling? Are you out of your mind? I pay for this game just as much as you, and you're saying that I'm trolling? What is trolling anyways? What is trolling anyways? Just putting bad stuff? I put good stuff and bad stuff. I say the errors of the game that needs to be fixed, and I give my opinion. I really hope you are, because you're saying some really silly things. According to you, you are. I am. If two people are running for mayor, do you vote for the person who is the most popular, or do you vote for the person who can do the job better? I vote for the person that I want to run. And everybody else has that choice, but this wasn't a voting session, now was it? We didn't get to go to WGC by sitting there and going, let us go, let us go. We worked our aces off. We are not scrubs who just started playing this game. We know what we are doing, and no other teams would have done better. That is ego. That is huge ego. I mean, I don't have to be a rocket scientist or anybody special to figure out he has a lot of ego. Somebody who I would never, ever vote on ever again to go into GWC. Now, I wrote to XGD, and he has no say-so in it because he doesn't want to become involved. The guy is really humble. He says that, you know, he's not anywhere near up to standards with it. And that's another reason why I want to vote for GD to become in the next GWC of next year, because of the humility of the guy. And I didn't know you spoke for the whole PvP community. Well, Boxy, know that I do speak for the whole PvP community because I play with the whole PvP community on GC. Whoever becomes ranked obviously plays the game a lot. I don't see anybody on the standing boards for those who play a lot, for those who are actually great with PvP nowadays, instead of the whiners who say, oh, enough of Dio, blah blah blah. The fact is, me, for speaking my mind, because I speak my mind freely, I get a lot of people that don't like my speaking my mind. And the only one person who common sense right now, I go to the next page and guess what? People are calling me trolls, of course. Is this guy right here, Dark Mage 325. Think what Cake is trying to say is that most of the PvPers that are good and can work well together are popular and known for them working together. At least this guy is kind of getting on my level. Try to think what Cake is trying to say. Now, all this is on the forums. You can go check it out. But this is just a bunch of garbage. Okay, this is a bunch of garbage. I pay for this game. If you want to call me a troll, go and call me a troll. I'm happy to be a troll. I'll be a troll. I'm unlike any other forumer because I speak my mind freely and I don't care about people, you know, their number of posts. Because whenever I was like 0, below 100, people would treat me like a noob and they would call me names. Then once I reach a 500 post mark, all of a sudden I'm somebody special. Are you serious? Because I make videos? Are you serious? Are you really serious? You got to be joking me, right? I'm gonna stick the same, and I call people out, especially the ones who have a lot of posts, because a lot of people are kiss aces to those people with a lot of posts for no good reason at all other than to kiss up. I mean, come on, be original. And so that's my bone to pick with the Grand Chase community, the devs. That seriously, I pay for this game. I want to speak my mind, and this is a bunch of BS that you guys chose 3 people that we had no pick over. So, yep, that's my thoughts. I would like to hear yours, or just post a comment or whatever. So I'm out. Bye.